If your customers buy once and then they disappear, or if they show interest but then they never return, you're not doing anything wrong. There's a simple reason this happens, and once you see it, you can begin to turn everything around so that one time buyers turn into long term customers who stay with you and support your work. Now, I study brands every day. I pay attention to the ones that grow with loyal customers, and then I also pay attention to the ones that constantly chase new people just to survive. And while rebuilding my own brand from scratch, I've been looking closely at this pattern because it shows up in every business that I analyze. And with over 15 years in marketing, event planning, content creation, and brand development, and after serving thousands of customers and earning more than 4,000 five-star reviews with a 4.99 average rating, one thing is very clear to me. Customers don't become loyal by accident. Loyalty is created through understanding. Okay, it actually took me a long time to realize this because in my earlier years I focused so much on the product, the price, and the posting schedule that I didn't notice the real reason that people were staying. People didn't stay because I worked harder, okay? They were staying because they understood what I stood for. They understood what my brand promised and what they were going to expect from me. And they felt that promise every time that they came back. Customers don't leave because they didn't like your product, okay? They leave because they didn't understand your brand well enough to remember why they should even stay or why they should come back. When a customer can't put your brand into a simple category in their mind, they're going to forget. Okay, not intentionally, not on purpose. Okay, this is just the way that the brain works. It's not that they're rejecting you, it's just a lack of connection. They can't understand what's going on. So most business owners think that they have a sales problem, but in reality, they have a understanding problem, right? A connection problem with their customers. Customers return to brands that feel familiar, not confusing. So when your message shifts too often, or you keep changing topics or tones from day to day, right? Or when your brand doesn't feel like it's being consistent, it's just jumping all over the place, people are going to lose the sense of who you are and what it is you're actually talking about. Okay. Consistency makes a brand feel real, makes it feel a little stronger. And when confusion is around, it actually makes a brand more forgetful. More people will not remember your business or brand or why you even do what you do, right? Now, after watching entrepreneurs like Layla Hermosi and Russell Brunson and Tony Robbins, I've noticed something very powerful that loyal customers, they're going to continue to follow brands that speak the same way every single time that they show up. Okay. Their message matches their behavior, their values match their voice, their tone matches the experience that the customer gets. When people can predict how a brand will make them feel and how it's going to move forward, they're going to stay. They're going to want to know more. Okay. That creates stability, it creates trust, and it creates a foundation of loyalty and loyal customers, right? When people trust you, they return when there are cheaper options. Doesn't matter if you are higher priced or not, they still return, right? Doesn't matter if you're a startup brand or you're a bigger brand. They're going to choose you, okay? And it doesn't even matter if maybe there's other people, other businesses that are more convenient, right? They'll still choose you. It doesn't matter. They're always going to return because they know what they're walking into when they walk into your world. Now, as I rebuild my brand, I realize how easy it is for a brand to lose its loyal audience without ever noticing why. The moment your message feels unsure, customers are also going to become unsure. Okay. The moment that your identity shifts or you switch directions without warning, customers won't know what you stand for anymore. And the moment you leave gaps in that communication, your customers will feel those gaps and they're going to just feel uncertain about what you are offering. So when I return to building with a strong message, and a steady identity with my business brand, people reconnected quickly, okay? Not because I pushed harder, but because I actually spoke with a level of certainty that they could feel. And when you feel certain about your business, your brand, your customers feel that safeness, right? They can trust you. A loyal customer is simply a customer who feels understood by you. Okay. The way to make customers stay is to help them understand what you stand for so clearly that they can explain it, your brand, to someone else without struggling, right? You got to make it easy for them to say what you do. So when your customers can repeat your message, your values, and your promise, they're going to become part of your community. And instead of just part of your sales report, right? We want them to continue to come back because repeat customers are also known for word of mouth marketing, meaning that they're going to spread the word and tell others about what you do. So use this to your advantage, right? Now, remember that promise doesn't need to be loud, okay? It doesn't need to be dramatic. It just needs to be consistent, okay? So when your message stays steady, your customers will feel like they're right at home, right? Where they need to be. And that feeling is what keeps them coming back time and time again. Now, the moment that you start communicating your message in a way that people can understand and remember, your customer relationships will change for the better, right? You're going to stop chasing new people every day. You're going to stop feeling like your business resets every week. You're going to actually start gaining customers who return because your brand feels like home to them, right? Returning customers are not created through luck, okay? Or some type of magic formula, right? They're created through you being clear with your message. Now, if your customers aren't staying, it's not because that you're doing something wrong, and it's not because that your brand hasn't given them, what they are looking for. What it is that your brand is not giving them that one strong idea to hold on to. So when you give people something solid and something simple to remember, they're definitely going to come back on their own. Okay. You won't have to do or have much effort involved because a loyal customer is the result of a very clear brand message. Make sense? So if this video has helped you understand why customers drift away and how to bring them back, right? Please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do share a new lesson every day as I rebuild my brand from scratch and study the patterns that help entrepreneurs build real, steady customer relationships. So if you want to get notified, make sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, friend, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video.